Yo, 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 yo. What up, what up, what up? Let's get it together. We are getting it together. What's good? What's good? What's going on? What's going on? What's going on? What's going on, good people? Peace and love. Happy Thursday. Happy Thursday. Happy Thankful, Thriving, and Therapeutic Thursday. Back again with another episode of SRDaily, episode 382. 382 episodes in. Still pushing, still striving, still grinding. One day at a time, man. One episode at a time. Behind and not feeling great and all of that stuff. We just keep pushing, man. That's the only way to do it. The only way up the mountain is to keep going, man. If you are climbing the mountain and you stop, you will never get there. If you turn around, you will never get there, man. So just keep freaking going because, like, why not, right? Like, what else you going to do, man? What else are you going to do? Such is life. Such is life, man. Is not. It doesn't always go how we want it to go. But as long as we keep going, it's going to go how we want it to go. And so just keep pushing, keep striving, keep grinding, keep building, keep creating, keep showing up for yourself, keep showing up for your dreams, keep showing up for your passions, keep showing up for your goals. Your goals are your goals, man. Your dreams are your dreams. No matter how much another person loves you, a spouse, a partner, your child, a parent, a close friend, a boss, a mentor, an uncle, an aunt, a niece, a nephew, no matter how much somebody loves you, you got to do your part. And your part is the hardest part, which is showing up consistently. It's been a tumultuous week emotionally. Hasn't been, I mean, it's been some stuff happening like in the world and in my life, right? But emotionally, man, internally, it's been a tumultuous week coming out of that fast, that challenge. Just a lot of emotions are high, man. Regarding a lot of things, regarding my own discipline, regarding my, fatherhood and all of this stuff, right? But we got you guys, right? We got the show, we got our goals, we got our dreams, we got all of this stuff, man. We got purpose. And as long as you got, I believe that as long as you got purpose, as long as you have purpose and you can remember your purpose on the hard days, you can remember your purpose, you can remember your promise to yourself, to the loved one who transitioned, right? If you could remember, even on the hard days, and you could just make it through without doing something detrimental, without quote unquote, as they say, crashing out, then you were right. You were right. If you could make it through every day without crashing out, right? Even if you don't make tremendous progress, even if things stay the same, even if you go backwards, as long as you ain't throw it all away, then you okay. You see, we got this unrealistic idea of what success is. We think success is you get on the escalator and it just goes up, it goes up, it goes up, it goes up, it goes up. No, there's my fiance shared something a couple of weeks ago, right? Um Success, it was like the I think the like bottles or jugs of water, right? And it was like it's a little full, then it's less full, then it's a little more full, then it's less full, then it's a little full, then it's less full. And that's success. Success is ups and downs, man. Success is not a straight ladder up. It's ups, it's downs, it's plateaus, it's detours, it's reverses. The key is to keep it moving. And even if you got to stay still, it's better to stay still than to go in a ditch. It is better to stay still and stay where you are than to fall in a freaking ditch and now it's over. All right, but we're gonna get the show started. Auntie, what's going on? Community builders, QB community builders, what's going on? Auntie, I love you too. Eddie Kruger, what's going on, my brother? Peace and love. Sefu Sankofa, peace and love, my brother. Tuning in live from Kingman Park. Southside, we outside. I know you work this Saturday, man, but Saturday we are outside. I will be in Southside Saturday for a street renaming for Dre Most. Andre, it was killed in a double murder, and then attempted murder years back in 40 projects. Right. Finally got getting the street named after him. He was doing incredible things for artists, for entrepreneurs in the neighborhood, by way of creating documentaries and stuff like that. And yeah, I'll be out there with his mom and his family, his daughter, his son. Right, we'll be out there Saturday from 1 to 4 in Southside, naming the street, man, having some fun, listening to some music. There'll be some food and stuff like that for folks, man. So come on out. Except for if you're around. Mona Love, what's up, baby? Happy, thankful, therapeutic, and thriving Thursday. Peace and love. Peace and love. You see, I got the banner right this time. All right, I did that first. I opened it up and put the banner how it's supposed to be. But let us hit the share button on Instagram, please, if you are able to. Share this live with 5 to 10 of your friends who may be interested in tuning in. Right, hit that share button, man. Send this to a few folks, man. Don't keep the good content to yourself. Hit that share button. Spread the love. Spread the love. Do not keep it to yourself. It's not the best thing to do, man. We share everything else, right? Share the content of your beloved. All right, and let's keep it pushing. We are about to start. I'm gonna hit a couple of more shares, and then we're gonna get this thing going. We're gonna get this thing shaking, as they say. All right, a few more. Give me 1 second. A few more shares, and we're gonna get this thing going. Happy Thursday. It's a beautiful Thursday. It's gonna be 90 degrees here in NYC today. Just about 90, right? Pushing 90. That's a beautiful thing. Whenever the temperature gets up, right? It's a beautiful thing, man. But once again, I'm your boy, your host, Sean Sugar Marston. You are tuned into episode 382 of SR Daily with personality meets enlightenment. We're here Mondays through Fridays, 9 a.m. to 9:30 a.m. Facebook Live, YouTube Live, and Instagram Live. We are going to get started with our first segment. Once again, today is Thursday, June 5th day of June already, 2025, episode 382. Almost done with week 77. We're going to start with a phrase of the day. Today's phrase is go hard or go home. Go hard or go home. This is something that we say in the streets, right? If you're going to go hard, man, we actually in the streets, we say go hard or find God, right? You're going to hustle hard and you're going to lay it all out, or you're going to go to church, right? Because, like, you got no business out here if you ain't going hard. But same mentality, same rules. Go hard or go home, right? It's people out here busting their ass every day, 7 days a week, 24/7, striving, grinding, navigating their emotions, putting their freaking personal stuff to the side, man, sacrificing time with family, man, like pushing, working, grinding, and striving, going hard. And if you in the game, go hard too, right? Like if we on a team and we say we want to make the world a better place, we say we want to go win this championship, whatever the case may be, and we all going hard and you ain't going hard, you deserve to be benched. Well, keep up with your team, right? There are people working really, really, really hard and you in the way. There's a lot of people in the way. It's a lot of people in the way. There's a lot of people making excuses. It's a lot of people like just like lollygagging, right? Think that like things are just gonna happen for them, and they're taking them space. They're taking them space. They're taking them resources, right? Like I remember years ago when I was doing more work. Like now I only work with a few small nonprofits, right? Like Connected Chef is pretty big and growing, but a few nonprofits as opposed to before I worked with so many nonprofits all throughout the city. And some were lackadaisical, right? But they had funding. They was getting funding because they knew how to write grants or they knew the right person. And they would get funding, but they would be lackadaisical in their execution. And it's like, yo, come on, man, get out the way because there's other organizations who could use that money who are doing the work, right? You out here theorizing and rationalizing and philosophizing and another meeting. Somebody said, why we got to have a meeting about a meeting we just had about another meeting? It's too many damn meetings, man. Get the work done. Now, I say that with all due respect to the process of meeting and communicating and having dialogue and strategizing and organizing. Yes. But at some point, the only thing that's going to move the needle forward is action. Right action or wrong action. Take action. We cannot sit in the office all day, right? You cannot sit behind your laptop all day talking about the problem, talking about what needs to happen. You do it or don't. And if you're not going to do it, get out the way. Don't fill out for the grants. Don't compete for the money. Don't talk about the resources that you need because you ain't doing nothing. It kind of goes with what I said yesterday, right? About feeling wealthy first before you actually get wealthy. You got to be doing the work before like people believe that you're about the work. You want to just talk about it and, oh, yeah, man, we hope for. What are you doing? What have you done? What are you doing? And what are you going to do? Not what you hope to do. What will you will into existence? What is your intention? What will you not stop at, right? What compels you so much that regardless to opposition, you will keep forging your way forward? What is that? Right? And that's not just in terms of community or organizing or activism or anything like that. It's your own personal life, right? Go hard or go home, right? It's like they say, I've never been a gym rat at all, right? And I don't pretend to be. Maybe I will, right? Kimona is pushing me to join her at the gym, and I told her I would, and I will. I did grow up with some, gym stuff in the house in Southside. My Uncle Wayne and Uncle Kevin, they had weight sets and all of that stuff. And at the community center, we had weight sets, and right. So I've done it, but it's not something I've done recently, right? But in terms of the gym, they say the gym is busiest the first month of the year, right? January to like mid-February, they say, right? Or whatever that time frame is. But beginning of the year, gym is busiest. People there, right? Committed. They say they committed, and then day by day, week by week, month by month, by the third month, it's the same people that you've seen last year. People are in the way. Like, and I get it that sometimes you may be motivated, and this is where discipline is more important than motivation. You may be motivated to start, but it's hard work, right? And so most people quit. They quit because they don't want to do the hard work. They didn't see the results as fast as they think they should have, right? Somebody's making them uncomfortable. They're uncomfortable in their own self. And so they retreat. They revert. They go back, right? So yeah, go hard or go home, man. That's the phrase of the day. Let's move right along to our second segment of the day, our Need to Know News segment. We got some pretty dope news to share today. Good news, great news. I'm really excited to read this, to share this. I was inspired when I read it, right? And it is about, I don't know if you guys saw, but the young man, a young brother in Georgia, young black man in Georgia who's committed to his education, graduated, right, high school, went to his job, works at Burger King, went to his job just to, talk to his coworkers and celebrate, so that they were a little short-staffed, and jumped right into work. Got filmed by a friend of his, well, not friend, coworker, filmed him. Young fellow goes viral. And, he got Burger King Foundation gave him a $10K scholarship, and the young lady who filmed him started a GoFundMe and raised nearly $200,000. It's incredible. Incredible stuff is happening. Man, listen, it's beautiful people in the world, right? Like, I know a lot of people, not me, a lot of people want you to focus on all of the bad, all of the evil, all of the ugliness, which exists, which will always exist, right? That's not what I'm going to focus on. I'm going to focus on the beauty. I'm going to focus on the love. I'm going to focus on the light. I'm going to focus on our young people who are doing incredible things. That's always going to be what I focus most on, right? Not the destruction, not the despair, not the devastation. I'm going to acknowledge it, and I'm going to work, do my part, right? Do my part to make the world a better place. Anyway, let's read this article in the New York Post. Burger King employee Michael Baker, who jumped in to help coworkers after high school graduation, gifted $10K scholarship from fast food giant. This is yesterday, June 4th, 2025, by Nicholas McIntyre. Let's keep reading. A whopper of a gift. Mad funny. They got to throw that's the first thing, a whopper of a gift. The new high school graduate who jumped in at the last minute to help his coworkers at Burger King while he was still wearing his ceremonial ensemble received a royal bonus from the fast food chain scholarship fund. Michael Baker was gifted $10,000 from the Burger King Foundation after his feel-good story went viral, thanks in part to a local mom who noticed the teen's unusual work attire, a spokesperson told this Post. It's dope. Michael Baker poses. Oh, that's the caption on that photo. You got the check right there. Super dope. Big smile on his face. I love it. Baker, dressed in a proper Burger King uniform, posed with a larger-than-life check during a recent shift at the Dacula, Georgia restaurant where he works. Dacula, Dacula, Georgia restaurant. I don't know how to pronounce that one. The check was made out to the teen with the memo Burger King Scholars Program. Baker, 18, had graduated from nearby Mills Creek High School on May 21st, but rushed to work a late-night shift after seeing his coworkers were swamped instead of celebrating his milestone. Eagle-eyed customer and mother, his mother, it wasn't his coworker. Eagle-eyed customer and mother, Maria Mendoza, saw Baker still wearing his graduation stole and medals while bagging fries inside. She posted the short clip on TikTok, which has garnered over 4.4 million views. Super dope. After the success of the short social media post, Mendoza started a GoFundMe for Baker. The fundraiser, titled From Burger King to a College Dream, was created to celebrate Baker's dedication to his job to pay for his college expenses. It has earned over $190,500 in donations as of early Wednesday. That's yesterday. Super dope. Oh, it's freaking incredible, man. Baker initially planned on taking a gap year between high school and college because of financial troubles. Look at here. But was considering attending a trade school after Mendoza surprised him with the fundraiser. He didn't do it for attention. He doesn't even know his story went viral. but thousands of people were moved by his dedication, humility, and work ethic, Mendoza wrote. Mendoza was captivated by Baker's radiating joy and politeness, which inspired her to start the crowdfunding campaign. His dedication and quiet strength really moved me. I felt called to do something to recognize that, she told 11 Alive. I'm grateful I got to do something for him. The Burger King Foundation also recognized Mendoza's kindness and awarded her daughter, Daisy Chavez, $10,000 for her future education. Super dope. Yes, that's what it was. Her daughter was a fellow grad, right? Also graduated. Super dope, super dope. Maria Mendoza, that's the caption from the photo. They all pose with both of them, with him and with the daughter. Super dope. We are beyond grateful and truly overwhelmed by the love and support, Mendoza wrote on TikTok. Thank you from the bottom of my heart. God is good. Chavez is planning to attend Georgia State University to study neuroscience. Super dope, man. I love stuff like that, right? It just, again, to me, it reminds me that there are incredible people in this world who really care, who are doing incredible things. You know what I mean? Like who love people, man, who will go out of their way to help somebody else, right? There are corporations who, as bad as we say they are, as bad as they may be, right? Something can happen and they could show some love. They could show another sign, right? So we celebrate that. We celebrate the young brother for his dedication, right? We celebrate the mom. We thank the mom for recognizing him, for recognizing his efforts, for making that short video, posting it, and then for starting a GoFundMe so that now he can take care of his education. So he was going to take a gap. He was going to take a year off because of financial issues and work. And the beautiful thing about it is that, right, like, you never know how other things play out, right? Better or worse, we don't know. But we could, take estimated assumptions, right? Estimated or educated assumptions. And one thing I know, I've learned my own life and the lives of people around me, and then just reading, is that when a teenager graduates high school, right, and they want to go to college immediately, or they want to go to trades, or they want to do something immediately, but they don't because of financial issues. Too many times they get caught up in something else, right? Too many times, as someone says, idle mind is the devil's playground, right? Now, not saying that this young brother would have been idle, right? He had plans to work and stuff like that, but we never know. We never know if he doesn't get this blessing and he can't go to pursue his dream more immediately, more swiftly. What else could happen? And so we just give thanks, man. We give thanks for the divine alignment. We give thanks for the spirit of goodness that exists in this situation specifically, right? His goodness, his dedication, and then being recognized by not just a woman at the store, at the shop, at the fast food restaurant, but the fast food restaurant itself, giving them 10K scholarship. Right. Of course, there are always going to be people that say they could have gave more. They could have gave nothing. Right. And so I'm sure this young man and his family is grateful. And I send him love and prosperity. And I wish him the best, man. And I hope you all do too. All right. So let's move right along to our third segment of the day. Today's third segment, as always, is our tip of the day. And today's tip, unfortunately, is stop eating at those fast food restaurants. Stop eating it, man. Oh my goodness. Yo, I'm seeing too many people, like adults my age, right? Like feeding this crap to their babies, like little babies. And it's like, it's so tough because, like, this is a situation that society created, right? I remember years ago doing the research on how we came into this fast food place, right? Or this culture of fast food when moms had to go to work, right? Either dads weren't home or dads weren't making enough. And so moms had to go to work. And now moms who were previously home, right, for much of generations, cooking and doing stuff at home, got to go to work. So now they're too tired. Either they're too tired or they got family that, is not cooking. And so we got to eat quick. We got to go quick. Chicken, burgers, fries, all of the stuff. And it's like, this stuff is killing us, man. Like, there are products in these foods that they use, like, for roads. There's products in these foods that they got. In some of these food products, they got hex cells, man, human embryonic fetal tissues for flavor. People know that and still eat it. They know that and still eat it. Like, this is not food. This is poison. It's not fast food. It's fast poison restaurants. That's what they are, man. Like, they are killing us. I beg you, please, please, please stop eating that bull crap. Please. Like, it's no nutritional benefit. It's not good for your body. It's not good for your mind. It's not good for your heart. It's not good for your soul, right? It's not good for your emotions. It's not good for any part of your being. And I get that it's quick. It may taste good. I'm someone who grew up right loving fast food, right? When McDonald's came out with the dollar menu, I was like, I could have been an ambassador, right? Like, I could have been an ambassador, man. I was telling Kimona a few weeks ago, well, about 2 months ago in April, before we did the watermelon challenge, we went to Sunnyside to this deli, right? Got pancakes and sausage. And I said I wanted that because it reminded me of, and it reminds me of traveling with my dad, going to McDonald's in the morning, getting the hotcakes and the sausage, right? Like, so I get it. Is emotional, right? It's tied to our childhood. We remember when we used to get this stuff with our moms, our dads, our grandparents. I remember I used to look forward to going with my Uncle David and my Uncle Kevin, like, because I knew that we was going to a restaurant. I knew Kevin, Kevin, we went to all the restaurants, but specifically it might have been KFC, right? Uncle David, it was always McDonald's, right? Always McDonald's, number one or number two cheeseburgers it was all of that. I've been there, I've done it, I ate it, I survived clearly, right? But like, I know that if those things were never introduced to my body, right? I like to believe that I would have been more intelligent, I would have been more in control of my emotions, right? Again, thankfully, I've never, developed any blood issues or any heart issues or anything like that, right? Has never developed in my body. But I know that if I never put that stuff in my body, I would have been healthier, more vibrant, right? And so yeah, man, like, they're killing us, man. Like, black people, especially brown people, they are killing us. White Castles, McDonald's, right? Burger King, they killing us. Toxic chemicals, fake food. The stuff, somebody posted a thing years ago, a couple years back, of I think McDonald's fries that were years old that still look the same. Like, I think it was a burger too, it was a meal. It still looked the same 3, 4, 5 years later. Like, that's insane. And we put that in our body. Like, it's not food. It is poison. Food, the definition of food is any substance that contributes to the growth of an organism. The definition of poison is any substance that works against and hinders the growth of an organism. So this stuff is poison, man. Like, naturally, we're going to grow as humans. We can eat little to nothing, get some sunlight, get a little water, and your body's gonna grow, because that's what it's designed to do, right? So, like, don't say, oh, I need it for growth. No, your body's gonna grow anyway, all right? You put poison in your body, again, your body is a perfect machine. It's going to always strive to make some use of it to its benefit. And again, because you're a natural, you're gonna grow. But man, people are growing with chronic pains, they're growing with heart disease. The children are more obese now than ever, sicker than ever. It's insane. More children right now in 2025 are sicker than they've ever been. There's documentaries, whole research on it. So please, I implore you, I beg you, please stop eating the bullshit. Don't feed it to your babies. Clearly, if your children are a certain age, they do what they want. There's not much you could do, but like, god damn, we got to do better as a society. Right? I see parents give it to their babies in a stroller. See the babies with soda bigger than them. See the baby in a stroller with a freaking 16-ounce soda. The baby's head is terrible, man. So with all compassion and respect, grace, and love, please don't feed that to your babies. Please encourage your friends not to feed it to their babies. Right? Encourage your family not to feed it to their babies. And yeah, man, let's do better there. Let's move right along to our fourth and final segment of the day. Today's fourth segment, as always, is our build of the day. And I want to talk about, speaking of fast food restaurants, talk about a video I seen yesterday. It said, fool, I don't know if you've seen it, but if the McDonald's is open on Jamaica Ave, right by the park, go over there. I watched a video yesterday of some young dudes. They call them YNs, right? Young, y'all know the N word. Some young dudes, they took over McDonald's. They took over McDonald's on Jamaica Avenue, and I got to talk about it as bad as it is. I got to talk about it because, like, it's insane. It's insane. Queens Flip, you guys might have seen him, right? He is a social media guy, right? I don't know if he still does, but I know at one point, I believe he had a podcast with Joe Budden, All right, from Queens, great dude. We did some work together years ago with Life Camp, concerts in schools and stuff like that. Since then, he's done. He blew up, got his media stuff popping. He type lit, right? Queens Flip went and interviewed this dude at what is being called, babe, get this, it's called the McTrap. They call it the McTrap. Jamaica Avenue, McDonald's is called the McTrap. And personally, I don't know what's wilder. I don't know what's crazier. The fact that they're doing it, so they're selling weed. They're not selling like all type of other stuff. I mean, I don't know. But I know in the video, excuse me, they advertising cannabis, right? They're selling cannabis and stuff. Somebody said, well, it's not that bad. It's cool. They're in McDonald's selling cannabis, out in the open, smoking cannabis in McDonald's. Children walking by, right? Issue, right? But I don't know what's wilder. The fact that they're doing it, the fact that they made a video doing it on social media, the young brother. So Queens Flip went because his son put him on. He said his son told him, yo, these YNs, yo, they took over McDonald's. They got the McTrap. Yo, you got to go check them out. His son said he seen them on Queens Radar or Rap Radar or whatever that radar site is, right? Said he seen them there. That's when he seen them first. So they put themselves on social media first. Or somebody put them on social media. They allowed themselves to be put on social media, right? Selling weed out of McDonald's. So I don't know if it's crazy that they're doing it, that they put themselves on social media, or that Queens Flip, an adult, a grown-ass man, went to go film them. Clearly, I wasn't there. I don't talk to Flip. I don't know what was the conversation before cameras was on. I don't know what the conversation was when the cameras was off. I don't know if he encouraged them, like, yo, you got to have some respect. It's children. You can't just be, y'all shouldn't be smoking in the McDonald's, right? Like, I don't know what the conversation was, but I know that he was there. He interviewed them, and, like, it don't seem based on the footage that there was any educated or empowering conversation happening. And that's an issue. That's a major issue, right? It's a major issue. And like times have changed, man, and they will continue to change, right? For better and for worse at the same time, right? But I do believe, and I believe we do have to be more aware and strategic. And we got to think long term. Young brothers got to think, right? Like not just about the immediate money, not just about the clout, but about how long is this thing? How long could this last, right? Because as we know, right, those of us who are aware, we know that society, the powers that be, government, police department, they'll let something go on for a while just so that they can come down on you later and so that they can say, this is why I can't have nothing, right? So we got to be strategic. Okay, cool. Cannabis is legal, right? For the most part, right? It's legal to purchase, it's legal to smoke. You're legal to grow. You could grow plants in your crib, up to 6 plants, I think, per person, right? In a home, right? So like, okay, cool, right? If you get stopped with a certain amount, you're not going to jail. You got a certain amount, you might get a ticket, summons, right? Like, cool. But let's really think enterprise. Okay, if y'all doing this at the McDonald's, could you get your own shop? I get that it's not as easy as someone would make it to see, right? I get that it's a lot of work, it's money, it's overhead, is I get that. But what happens in a year, 2 years, when they say, okay, they've been selling weed in there, let's destroy the McDonald's, let's build the high rise. The McDonald's is terrible, 100%. But now let's build the high rise, continue to change, continue to gentrify the neighborhood. Right? And let's lock these dudes up now because they got RICO, because even though it's marijuana, it's now a drug cartel, it's a drug ring, because it's now more than one person, it's an operation, right? There's a lot of money being involved. The government always gonna come for their bread, their piece, right? So yeah, man, like this is, I think I could be wrong, but I think stuff like this is fueling our destruction and is leading, is the leading reason so many want our neighborhoods gentrified, right? Like, I'm sure that there are people afraid to go in that McDonald's. I'm sure of it. The dude was in there smoking weed in the McDonald's. Like, it's children walking by, right? And now, dare you say something, could potentially get shot, right? Yo, come on, bro. My son is, right? Now, clearly, I think it's how you do it, right? I believe it's, I like to believe that a situation like this is how you approach somebody, right? But as we also know that some people are unapproachable. You can't tell some people nothing. No matter how respectfully you say something, no matter how they don't want to hear nothing. Some people, again, I don't know these brothers. So I'm not going to say that I don't know. But I'm sure that there are people afraid. I'm sure that there are people afraid to say something, right? They asked him, yo, what's the manager saying? He said, they don't say nothing. He said, you paying them off? He said, nah, like, I pay nobody off. I'm just doing it. It's like, damn. But yeah, that's crazy, man. It's wild times out here, yo. All right, said fool again. If you over there, man, all right, go by, check it out, man. Check it out. Go get some bud. Yo, man, that's the wrap, yo. I love you guys. The show is done. That's it, man. I appreciate you guys. Thank you so much for tuning in. I'm your boy, your host, LaShawn Sugary Mars. This is episode 382 of SR Daily. Please be sure to join us right back here tomorrow, same time, same place, 9 a.m. to 9:30 a.m. Facebook Live, YouTube Live, and Instagram Live, man. Enjoy the rest of your day. Again, it's a beautiful day here in New York City. I hope wherever you are, even if it's not a beautiful day, you bring the beauty to the day. You are the light, right? Remember, it ain't getting knocked down. That's the problem. It's staying down. So get up! The power is in you. As always, be kind to yourself. Be kind to each other. Be limitless. Peace.